there's a big problem finding opportunities for inclusive programs for children with autism.
I'm looking for a daycare for my 10-year-old. I called about 10 places in Little Rock to know even if a child with autism would do accept it. It's 3rd grade, and he has autism. But I could find only 2 or 3 places that would say that they can accept the children with autism in their program, because they were really not daycare recreational. They were a therapy programs for them. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, thank you.
So in 2014, AAROC launched our very first summer camp grant program, where we provided grants to summer camps to include children with autism. And that year we got 1 application from a program called Adventureland Academy, and they were applying for a grant to support a little boy named Joy.
When I first thought about actually having Joy in a daycare, there were so many concerns, so many anxiety that I was having. How will the people react? How will the kids react? Means he has never been without us for a long time other than the school settings, and these were settings where he had all trained people, and he would be in a structured environment where everything was already preset for him. So now he was going to be in an unstructured environment for a normal child.
I have never worked with any kids that had any disabilities before. It was very difficult at first because I didn't know how to interact with him.
But my main concern was just his safety, just making sure his well-being is being met.
The fears was how, were the kids going to interact with him? Was he going to be able to interact with the kids? How am I going to interact with the child if the child can't talk back? How am I going to know, if something is wrong?
I thought they would be like making fun of him or not wanting to play with him a lot.
I was afraid that we would have a lot of bullying and teasing with him being autistic, just not knowing how to interact with somebody that has a disability.
But, having seen him with normal kids, with all the typical kids, I think just has opened my eyes. Like, the kids have been so great, and I feel so proud that Joy was welcomed by kids.
It's kind of cool though to see how the kids have really taken Joy in, and they'll interact with him and they'll try to get him involved in what they're doing.
He's gotten genuine friendship around here. I don't think it's something they say, oh, I just got to do this. I think they really want to do it.
I really was happy that he came this summer because we got to do a lot of activities with Joy, and Joy was really fun.
My favorite thing to do with Joy is like when we go on field trips, I like to play with him and do swimming with him, and when we're at Adventureland, I like to play ball with him.
Joy is funny. He does a lot of things, and he likes to play with people, or he's on his device, which communicates with other people.
The summers were really fun with him. The field trips are kind of big field trips we go to. Whatever we were doing, he was doing too. At first, he was kind of scared of that parachute game that we play, but I noticed now when we do it, he'll run up under like the rest of them. I think it's a very good experience for him in Adventureland.
We did lots of stuff with him that was fun. We went bowling, and I would help him get the little bowling slide, and I would help him roll the ball.
They really just see just another child. I mean, another student, another friend, another peer.
I was really amazed. I was really amazed up here.
I'm actually very proud of them, and I'm proud of Joy too, because he's changed.
I feel from the time he came until now, he's opened up a lot. He's playing with the other kids. They play and enjoy him. He's learning to do things. It's a very good experience, very impressed.
I saw a lot of changes in Joy. I always felt that he would not know to interact. He may pinch them or he may hurt them. So I was always at a safe distance with kids. But when he came, I see that yes, he can, and I let him be free. Joy developed. I can see in his eyes, he wants to go. He is happy to go to Adventureland. He feels that he's someone. He is confident. He feels that he is wanted. That is the beauty of it, that I feel a difference when he goes to a school, then he comes to Adventureland. When I'm dropping him to a school, I'm dropping him to a class of a disabled kids or class that is segregated class. But when I'm coming to Adventureland, I am actually taking him to kids to have fun, to enjoy, and that is the difference I can see in his eyes when he comes. He comes, he greets kids, kids greet him. That's what we don't see in school. When we come in the morning, every child says hi to Joy, and he feels good. Initially he used to come and just look at them when people will say hi, but now he makes an eye contact and want to say hi to them. He gets a hug when he comes in, and when he's going back, he says bye-bye. Initially we had to prompt him. Now it is spontaneous. Bye. It is spontaneous. If somebody says bye, he will come with a bye-bye spontaneously. So that has changed. All the kids, when they are playing, I have seen him playing ball or going the scooter ride. He wants to go playing football. He fights for the football. That was the first time I found out he just was not fighting because he knew how to play football, but he just wanted to be in between. So he just was trying to show them that I am also here. I am also part of your team. So I think that was something that he was trying to show, that I also exist. Please do not ignore me. And that was a huge change when we call autism, that they are living in their own world. He is trying to break that boundary, and we have given this opportunity to do that. Because till now, we had not given that opportunity to him. This is the opportunity I think every child should get. They should get that opportunity to be able to come and get into the world. Because if we keep them in their own bubble, they want to remain in their own bubble. If we try to extract them, show them this is something good, they may want to come. And that is where, if they are not motivated enough to come out, whatever therapies we may do, we will go into their bubble, into the therapies. We have been doing these therapies last 4 or 5 years. And now he's doing the speech therapy and ABA therapy in inclusive environment. And that has, in over a period of since 9 or 10 months, these therapies in inclusive environment has changed because he's able to relate to things. Previously, it was just a speech therapy at one place. Now he's able to interact. So with this device, a talking device that he has, he's using it purposefully to ask what he wants, because he's motivated. Previously, he was not motivated to do that. So he's picked up a lot. So for 5 years with the speech therapy, he was not vocalizing. He was slightly vocalizing, but he was not motivated enough to tell us that really he wants this. But now with this being inclusive environment, he wants to tell, he wants to tell on the tablet that I want to do this. And he is trying to lead. I could see even after coming at home, he would want to be in between our kids of our neighborhood. And he would take me outside, and which he never did before. So that's where I think that's what I learned. I learned to see through his eyes, which I think as a parent, I had missed it. I have rediscovered him. I have discovered what I didn't knew about Joy. A year ago, I used to think that my goal for Joy would be, I would think, it would be good if he can just talk. I would think it would be good just he could get potty trained. These were like, this thing was my life, Oh man, this would be, I really now, I want, yes, he can be in a functional life. That's where it has changed. He can be a social person with some inhibitions, but he can be a social. I feel proud taking him to places. I feel more comfortable taking him shopping with me. I feel I do not have any concerns taking him to a Playtime Pizza or a Pizza Hut or to a Taco Bell, because I feel confident that I can handle it, because I have seen him being with normal kids, interacting with all the adults that are all typical people. So that has given me a lot of confidence to think ahead for him. Think not just that just talking is important for him, potty training is important for him. No, I now think that he should be, and he should get a chance, he would be able to live as a functional human being when he grows. That's just my goal, what I think now.